Hello, welcome back. Same night as the last stream, and a few hours ago I just streamed the last couple episodes of Dispatch, which was so fun. I fucking love that game. Dispatch has already put itself in my top 10 games of all time. I don't know where exactly. Not the top 5 for sure, but probably managed to squeak into the top 10. What a great game. But enough about that game, we're here to play this one. If it loads. Okay. What's that room back there? What the hell? Was this room always here? There's no shot this was here the whole time.
I'm still amazed your father got his hands on a piece of a Reaper.
He was so excited. Your claims validated years of work.
Did you take appropriate steps to prevent indoctrination?
Of course. It was completely shielded, and we all had regular psych evals. But now, thanks to the artifact, I'm indoctrinated anyway, aren't I? Might as well be a Rachni drone waiting for orders from the Queen.
You studied the Rachni?
I wrote my dissertation on them. My father thought it was a waste of time, but now, it might actually help us understand Leviathan.
In what way?
We think of the Rachni as telepathic, but there's really no such thing. At short range, the Queen uses pheromones to give orders. At long range, she uses an organic kind of quantum entanglement communicator. Whatever Leviathan does must be similar, entangling particles to stimulate neural activity. It uses the artifact to establish a connection.
Hey, Lola.
And then it
Hey,
controls
hey,
it
bud.
when near
What
it.
brings you down here, James?
Saw what happened to Ann back at the dig site. That ain't right.
Well, make yourself comfortable. We didn't detect any energy emissions.
But the Reapers were able to use the artifact to
Commander,
trace
you see
Leviathan
this
somehow.
thing? This is great!
My theory is that most of the time, the artifact simply acts as a receiver. We'll only be able to trace it when it takes control of someone.
As it did on the
Hey,
asteroid.
Edie. Husk bites,
Right.
they don't turn you into a
If it
husk
needs
or anything,
something,
right?
Leviathan doesn't bother communicating.
I
guess it, my
recommend you
father had
apply
something in
Metagel.
common.
You said Leviathan's control was similar to a quantum entanglement communicator, which is untraceable.
Yes, but this isn't a natural QEC. Leviathan has to send a pulse through the artifact.
Hey, if nobody
back to
claims
the
this thing,
line
we could
to
take it
create
with
a
us.
quasi-QEC effect.
You know, for
And that can be
research or-
traced.
I don't
Right.
know, whatever.
Just like at the dig site. The Reapers were tracing the signal by activating the artifact.
All right.
My father
Just don't
wanted
tell
to be at that
anybody.
dig site.
Nice!
He was getting too
You
old
think
for long
Esteban will let me
digs,
set up bowling
but
pins
he
in the cargo
hated being
bay?
stuck in the lab. He nearly missed my graduation because he was on a dig. Showed up still wearing his field gear. God, he'd have hated dying here.
And I know this is hard, but if there's anything more you can tell us.
I don't think there's anything more I can tell you. But maybe I can show you.
What are you saying?
The artifact only sends out a signal when Leviathan's controlling someone. So let it control me. You could trace the signal.
I don't like it. But we're out of options.
You know better than I do what Leviathan's capable of when threatened. I know it's a long shot, but I have to do this. You're looking for something to fight the Reapers, Commander. I'm looking for the monster that murdered my father.
We still don't know what we're looking for.
Then let's find out.
Commander, this thing we're doing with Anne sounds dangerous as hell.
Noted. EDI?
Energy signature locked in. Waiting for activation.
You sure about this?
Yes. I'm sure.
I'm gonna be right here.
Okay. I'm ready.
James, drop the containment shield.
Shield is dropped.
Artifact online.
Anything?
Nothing yet. Wait. There's something. I feel a chill.
EDI?
No trace yet.
Holy hell!
Signal is tracking. Maintain connection.
Turn back. The darkness can't be breached.
Yo!
Maintain connection.
Listen to me. I found you, and the Reapers are right behind me.
You have brought them.
You are a threat.
So are you. I've seen what you can do. The war needs you.
There is no war. There is only the harvest.
EDI, do we have enough?
Partial lock. Maintain connection to narrow the search.
You heard her. We got enough. I'm hitting the shield.
Belay that, Lieutenant.
Signal is fading. Maintain connection.
We can fight them. We can win this.
The cycle cannot be broken.
You're wrong.
Focusing the point of origin. Maintain connection to narrow the search.
I'm stopping this!
Go ahead.
Raise the shield.
Jeez. Look at her.
Anne. Anne, are you alright?
I'm not sure. It hurts.
It's gonna be okay. You did great. EDI, did we get anything?
Yes, Shepard. But it will take time to search. Coordinates sent to the Normandy.
This better be worth it.
Agreed, Lieutenant. Anything else, Anne?
It was dark. Cold. I can tell you this much. Leviathan is angry.
It knows we're getting close.
I think it wants to kill you.
Come on. Let's get you some help.
Alright, let's see if we get Ashley.
Shepard, I got Anderson. I was just getting him up to speed.
Udina? That SOB was always power hungry. But this?
He wasn't in charge. Cerberus was just using him to take control of the Citadel.
What the hell for?
I need
Your
to
assassin.
skip all this to see if Ashley is here.
Commander, the Turian fleet is stretched thin. We need more support ships. And the Quarians are willing to talk.
I quick
Understood.
saved before
Look
going
into
to
it.
Bryson's lab just in
Be
case this
We got
happened.
reports of instability along the Geth border. Hack it out.
Shepard, do you have a moment? A contact within Asari High Command was insistent I pass on a distress signal to you.
Something they can't handle?
From what I can tell, they sent several commando squads to investigate. None of them returned. They didn't ask me directly, but...
Okay. Let me check if Ashley's here.
Cerberus bastards. And Udina too. Son of a bitch.
That's a wrap.
Come on, Dad. Something interesting. Have you got a minute?
Nope. Oh man, that is fucked up. We're gonna have to redo all that. Thank God I checked. Holy hell. I can't believe it's that easy to just skip over this character. Insane.
I don't know what to say. I'm trying to go over everything in my head. Make sense of it.
Your bandages were still fresh. How did you end up working with Udina?
You saw me in the hospital. I was going crazy. Felt like I was letting everyone down. When Udina offered to make me a Spectre, I thought it was a chance to do some good.
I couldn't just sit back and watch either.
Yeah. But it sure turned into a mess.
I never wanted to put you in that situation. We're on the same side.
Well, that'll be the first and last time I wave a gun at my commanding officer.
We stopped Udina and got to walk away. That's the important part.
I can't believe he was responsible for all of it. Was he indoctrinated?
It's hard to say.
How do we fight something that can worm its way into your head?
I don't know. But we don't have a choice.
I wanted to talk to you about that. Hackett asked me to join his team. It's a great offer, but I'd prefer to ride this thing out aboard the Normandy.
Permission granted, Lieutenant. Just keep your gun pointed at the Reapers, okay?
I'd prefer it, thanks.
Grab your gear and find a bunk, Williams.
Aye, aye, Captain.
And Ash,
Yeah?
it's good to have you back.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, Ashley is maybe my least favorite squad mate of the whole trilogy, but she still holds such a special place in my heart. I have so many...
Udina.
I just, like, have so many memories connected to her, playing that original Mass
He
Effect
wasn't
all
in
those
charge.
years ago as a
Cerberus was
kid.
just using him to take control of the Citadel.
What the hell for?
I'll always have love in my
They're
heart
assassins.
for her because
They're
of that.
Commander, the Tyrian fleet is stretched thin. We need more support ships. And the Quarians are willing to talk.
Understood, sir. I'll look into it.
Be careful. We've got reports of instability along the Geth border. Hack it out.
Shepard, do you have a moment? A contact within Asari High Command was insistent I pass on a distress signal to you.
Something they can't handle?
From what I can tell, they sent several commando squads to investigate. None of them returned. They didn't.
Alright, just in case we accidentally skip any of the Normandy conversations, I'll make the rounds, and then we'll go back to Bryson's lab and run through all that again. And we're reaching our target. I don't know for this mod what the number of war assets are needed for unlocking all the 3 endings, you know. I guess we'll have to try it out and to find out. Jesus Christ, I'm having a stroke. Trial by fire, basically. Can you tell that I'm on opioids? I feel like for some reason, when I'm on my painkillers, my voice gets lower. I really don't know what that's about. Whoa, Batarians get their own fucking tab. That's cool.
Goddamn Cerberus bastard. And Udina too. Son of a bitch. Commander, something interesting. Have you got a minute?
Commander, I found something you need to see.
What have you got?
A group of Cerberus scientists cut ties and fled. Perhaps they finally realized they were on the wrong side. We don't know what they were researching, but they were among the Elusive Man's top scientists. They could help build the Crucible.
Unless they're indoctrinated and this is a ruse to get Cerberus close to the Crucible.
I'm not suggesting we trust them fully, but it could be worth investigating.
Has the Alliance tried to make contact with the scientists?
They've been unable to find them, but they're searching. As is Cerberus. I've been monitoring Cerberus communications. I've charted signal frequency from various Cerberus cells by location and cross-referenced known ship movements.
You found them?
I believe so, yes.
Nice work. Put it on the map and I'll give it a look.
Thanks for your time, Commander.
Commander?
Commander.
Damn, I could really use something to shoot right now. So Cerberus wanted to go into politics, huh? Nice job shutting those assholes down.
Didn't you used to work for those assholes? Something about leather seats.
I worked for Cerberus when they were vigilantes helping the helpless. Now they're a little too mainstream. And evil. The important thing is that you kicked their asses. And also that Ash aced the don't shoot your commander portion of the Normandy reinstatement test.
Go easy on Ash. She's been through a lot.
Yeah, like drawing a gun on a superior officer, nearly getting the council killed. That's not gonna look good on the yearly performance review. Commander?
Hello, Shepard.
Hello.
What's on your mind, Edie?
The destruction of the Reaper on Tuchanka. It is rare for a technologically superior force to be destroyed by an inferior one.
Yeah, so now all we need is a gun that fires Thresher Maws.
That was a joke.
I'm sorry, Shepard. I was contemplating. The Reapers are more fallible than they proclaim. Despite its best efforts, the one on Tuchanka was destroyed by a worm. This has caused me to reassess the probable period of time before I am non-functional.
You're worried about dying?
In a sense. My processing power is consumed with calculations to help us combat the Reapers, but I can run those scenarios with the rest of the crew. May I ask you another question that troubled Jeff?
Here we go again.
What is the purpose of synthetic life?
It's not that different from organic life. A free-willed synthetic chooses what it wants.
But the purpose of organic life is to preserve itself long enough to replicate copies of its genes in succeeding generations. My purpose is not so clear. The other successful synthetic life forms that I have examined for comparison are the Geth and the Reapers.
Reproduction isn't all there is. We find meaning in the work we do. Good deeds we accomplish. Love.
I see. I will search my files on the biographies of humans to see if prominent figures follow the pattern you suggest. It appears many humans did in fact do so.
That was quick. Gotta love quantum computing.
Shepard, I will alter my processing power to give priority to your stated goals. Duty, altruism, love.
Wait, you're just gonna turn yourself good? Can you do that?
It should take some time. If I have further questions, I will speak with you again. Thank you.
Thank you.
Are you and Ashley okay? The last time she saw that body, it wasn't exactly pleasant.
I have informed her of the situation. She is taking it well.
Good.
Hello, Shepard.
Commander, Dr. Chakwas sent word that she'd like to speak with you down in the medbay.
Understood. Which cluster did I purchase? I bought one while I was on the Citadel.
Never thought I'd be doing a combat drop onto the Citadel. I can't believe Udina. Great example to the other races, huh?
It started with an N.
Just got word from Miss Sato. She arrived at the Alliance research facility safe and sound.
And I hear Esteban got to play the hero with a damsel in distress.
I appreciate you checking in on me.
Of course, buddy. Now, who said you can change what was put there, huh?
Hey, Commander. I knew Udina was a dirty bastard, but I never would have guessed he was that rotten. This whole war is loco. I mean, can't they all see how we need to work together?
When people are scared, they're slow to trust.
Sure, but... what's the point? Look, just so you know, I've got a new shoot first, ask questions later policy when it comes to politicians.
Fair enough.
Do you hear that hum?
No,
Is that
brother.
just me?
You gotta get over it, buddy. You shrimply must get over it.
Breaking now, the Citadel in flames. Commander, I've got some questions about the coup, but I'm online with my producer right now. Can we set up an interview in your cabin?
Sure.
Need anything, Commander?
Commander.
Nothing to report.
I wish that the mod made it so these guys moved around their rooms.
Traitors are the worst form of enemy. In our cycle, we would remove their limbs one by one and offer them a choice. Eat their own flesh or starve.
Fair.
Your politician deserved far worse than a bullet. And if the other human had not seen reason, her death would be certain too. There is only one enemy in this war. Reapers. No others would be tolerated. I would like to visit the Citadel again, when it is not infested with traitors. The Kai Leng human bears watching, Commander. I sense that the blood in his veins is very cold. Yes?
No.
Shepard. Hell of a day. Udina loses his mind, the Citadel almost falls, and you almost had to put down a friend.
Got a little tense there.
I heard what happened. If it had come down to it, could you have pulled the trigger?
I don't see how. We start killing our friends and war turns into murder.
But it doesn't always give us the easy way out, does it? At least Ash didn't have to join Kaidan.
Let's hope he's looking out for us. This was his fight, too.
Good to have Ash back. We can always use a friendly gun. Good to have Ash back. We can always use a friendly gun.
They're true, King. Hi.
I can't count the times I've watched friends risk everything for a cause.
Yeah. Kaidan back on Vermeer.
When I first came on the Normandy,
I don't
Kaidan
know
was
this
so helpful,
conversation.
always ready to explain protocol or to talk. I was glad to meet another biotic, apart from you. It made the other humans on board seem less...
Main thing is we stopped the coup and Cerberus is off the Citadel.
We are lucky more people didn't die. I'm sure Cerberus isn't through with us. What I want now is information on this Cerberus assassin. I don't think it's a coincidence Kai Leng
Why was
an
this
N7
conversation
ranked Alliance
cut?
Soldier too, Shepard. Maybe the elusive man misses you.
What he misses is manipulating me for his own goals.
I'm afraid those goals now include sending Kai Lang after the catalyst.
Tell me if you find anything.
I will. I'll see you later, Shepard.
Wow, doing a new cutscene in this game felt like... I don't know, man. That was crazy. Like, one of my favorite games of all time, and I just got to see something I've never seen before.
Perhaps we can talk later.
That was such a pleasant surprise. Excuse me.
Good to see you.
It kills me how she has nothing to say.
Commander, an opportunity has come to my attention that may interest you.
What's going on, Doctor?
Refugees arrived at the Citadel recently in possession of military-grade medical supplies and equipment. In reviewing our inventories, I determined we have an excess of medical supplies to treat contagion, exposure, and malnutrition.
They're equipped to help injured soldiers, and we have supplies to help suffering refugees.
Precisely. Perhaps you could ply your charms to broker a trade.
Isn't this something you could do yourself?
War profiteering is running rampant, and these refugees are wary of the Alliance military. They didn't trust me. But you are Commander Shepard, the hero. You could persuade them.
I'll find the refugees as soon as I can.
Speak with Tactus. Many of the refugees near the Citadel docks look to him for leadership. Thank you, Commander. With access to their equipment and materials, I believe I could increase the effectiveness of our Medigel. It would help all involved if you could barter a trade of medical supplies with the Citadel refugees. It would help all involved if you could barter a trade of medical supplies with the Citadel refugees.
Thank you for the data packet. The results are available on the Information Network terminal.
I'm not gonna read all this right now. I don't really feel like reading, so I'm just gonna scroll through and you guys can pause to read it if you want to. Although I might end up having to do some reading anyway.
I come pre-installed with an SSV Normandy flight sim. Trainer, can you send Diana up? She wanted an interview.
Right away, Commander.
Ready for a chat, Commander?
I'm ready.
Commander, it's no secret that Council Space has suffered some serious losses to the Reapers lately. Now Cerberus has struck directly at the seat of our government. If something as small as a human terrorist organization can hit the Citadel, is anywhere safe?
Cerberus has limited resources. This coup attempt was likely the best they could do, and it cost them a lot of money and troops. A little fear is understandable, but it can't paralyze you. They've failed as many times as they've succeeded.
But humanity has lost its counselor. The Alliance Parliament is destroyed, and the Prime Minister's dead. The line of succession is getting pretty short.
I love that show.
How long do you expect any new Alliance administration to last?
Leaders will rise. You can't lose hope. Our enemies won't rest until they've taken the last human being. Until then, we're not beaten. Right now, it's everyone's duty to step up.
Alright. Now a question from Thessia. Commander, during your tribunal, some said you had Cerberus ties. Thanks for your time, Commander. This is Diana Allers for Battlespace. Good night, and stay strong. Be careful, Commander. You keep feeding me like this, and I'll follow you home.
She's kind of flirty. She wouldn't seal the deal, but she does flirt with people.
Looks like you already have. What happens now?
You gave me a good
Okay,
ending,
well that's a little
Commander.
bit more than
That's all I
flirting.
need. Tonight.
I take it back. I'm contacting HR. Okay, I should read this. Commander Shepard, the Praetorians have proposed an attack on Kamala, one of their main worlds. It is currently one of the major Reaper sites for processing Praetorians into cannibals. Taking it out will cut off their supply of troops. The Praetorians propose a joint attack. They already have SIU teams on the ground. They will plant nuclear devices at key locations but will need extraction. They have requested a ship with stealth capabilities. An attack of this scale will make Kamala uninhabitable for a millennium, but times are desperate. I am nervous, and I don't trust them, especially not their leadership. They're terrorists. Admiral Lindholm disagrees and wants to take the First Fleet in guns blazing. She sees it as a good opportunity. I know you have had your issues with the Batarians in the past, with your experience on Mindwar, and I trust your judgment. Where do you stand, Commander? Should we deploy the First Fleet? One criticism I have right now, this message does not sound like it was composed by Hackett. He does not talk like Hackett. Go for it. I miss Urs. Oh. We can give Ashley the job now. Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander. You've been promoted. What does this do? Like, what's the downside of applying certain things? I'll do squad. Seems like a good balance. Welcome aboard, Ash. I was planning on having her wear the white and red outfit so that we could have color coordination, but this would fit James so that he would feel less like a standout. I might go with that one.
Trainer, if you're not doing anything, I've got a few hours free. Would you like to come up?
Your cabin is gorgeous. I've seen apartments smaller than this. Oh, an actual shower. The faucets in the women's bathroom are crap, by the way. In any event, I thought you might be in the mood to play.
League of Legends?
Chess. I bought a board on the Citadel. GUI interface, not nearly as much fun as real pieces. But I hoped you might give me some pointers.
That's funny. I figured you'd be more interested in a shower.
I didn't realize that was an option.
It's an option.
Well, just give me a moment to grab my things.
I love Trainer's romance. It's so sweet. That is a different hairstyle.
Hot water and room to stretch. I could get lost in here. Oh, it's like a week's worth of stress is washing off. And the timing's perfect. I was hoping to look nice for somebody.
Hot date lined up?
Hopefully more than just that. I play for keeps.
Sounds serious.
That depends on whether she's interested.
Well, good luck. Holler if you need anything.
Oh! Will do! Thanks again, Shepard.
I'm so sorry.
No problem. Take as long as you like.
And don't think this saves you from our chess match. Just give me a minute to dry my hair.
What you holding there?
Oh, come on.
My word, Commander. It's almost as though you wanted to spare your pawns the indignity of living under my regime.
In real life, that tactic would have worked.
Well, in real life, one doesn't move on an 8x8 square grid.
You know what I mean. The pawns are infantry. A good infantry line like the Krogan can take a charge like that.
That reminds me of a joke. What's the difference between Commander Shepard and a Krogan? One is an unstoppable juggernaut of head-butting destruction.
And the other doesn't have a smart-ass comm officer to keep her in line.
Ooh, that's even better than the number of testicles punchline.
I'm glad you didn't run back to the lab, Trainer.
Thanks. So, rematch?
Hell yes.
Cute. Let's change the music. Oh, I gotta read, not great, but we'll take it. Initiative expenditure is accelerating at a pace far greater than Gian Garson can afford. Clearly, the initiative has a very rich patron. I have ruled out formal alliance links, and my STG contacts seem as perplexed as I am on the matter. There are a few candidates with the resources and knowledge to undertake a financing operation on this scale. Whoever is involved is highly skilled and isn't afraid to take direct action to cover their tracks. Whenever I get close to information, data gets destroyed. On 2 occasions, an informant met with an unfortunate accident. My main suspect would be Cerberus, which fits the financial profile, but begs the question, why would human supremacists finance multi-species colonies? Another option is one of Thessia's matriarchal elite, but would they really hide in the shadows? They have made no secret of their desire to expand their influence to Andromeda. All these unknowns are troubling me. Mason was officially accepted as the Pathfinder for Nork Natanus. He's quite enamored with the prospect of colonizing Andromeda and has persuaded me to go through with the expedition. I do not want to take responsibility for a naive colonist, but Mason needs me to watch his back. This can be more than just an investigation. It really could be a new start for the two of us. I have attached my notes on my investigation. A copy has been forwarded to Lieutenant Commander Cyrit. I'm not even gonna fucking bother. That is an insulting name. I am insulted by that.
James, I've got some time if you want to talk privately.
On my way.
Hey man, how's it going?
Good, James. You?
Good, good. Wow. So this is what I can look forward to when I get my own command.
You want your own ship, Vega?
Yeah, maybe one day. When I'm old and I can't fight worth shit anymore.
You just come up here to make fun of your commander.
Sorry, Lola. I guess maybe I got some things on my mind. I wanted to get your opinion on something.
Shoot.
What did you do when they asked you to join the N7 program? I mean, was it a no-brainer for you, or did you think about it before accepting?
The N7 program is a big deal, but it's also a big commitment.
I hear that.
You get the best training, best equipment, best assignments.
And they expect the best in return.
Yes, they do. Why are you asking?
Well, even all the shit that's going on, somebody somewhere managed to track me down and forward an N7 commendation. It's dated the same day the Reapers attacked Earth.
You don't sound too thrilled.
Well, aside from the fact that there won't be an N7 program if we don't win this war, being a soldier's the only thing I've ever been really good at. And not because I try. Hell, I'd have kicked my ass out years ago. Last time I had a command, I lost almost everyone, and they promoted me for it. I guess I'm just not sure if I'm ready to lead again. I don't know if I want that responsibility.
You mentioned that before. What went wrong?
What didn't go wrong? We were out on patrol, checking on some strange readings, and the collectors hit. But they hit the colony first. By the time we got back, most of the colonists had been subdued or abducted, including our CO, Captain Tony.
So you were in charge?
Yeah. We laid low for a bit, waiting for a chance to strike, but before we could, we were betrayed. One of the colonists turned out to be a Cerberus spy working with the collectors. I had no choice. I killed him and destroyed the collector ship. But it got ugly. We lost most of the colonists and all but one of my squad. Not exactly a textbook operation.
You can't blame yourself for being put in a tough situation. And if you were promoted, then something must have gone right.
Sure, but...
If you'd saved them all, would things have worked out better?
I don't know. I don't think so.
The right choice is usually not the easy one.
Yeah. Did you know that before you joined the N7?
Yep. That's why I was asked. And it's why they asked you. There is not a single N7 that hasn't sacrificed either themselves or their soldiers at some point.
So you think I should accept?
Assuming we survive this, that's a no-brainer. You're a damn good soldier, Vega. Don't waste that opportunity.
I'll think about it. Seriously. If you don't mind, maybe don't mention this to anyone else.
Of course not.
Gracias. Well, I think I better get back to the hangar. Things here, it's a little too soft for me.
The bed's a lot harder than it looks.
Are you flirting with me, Lola? I'm going. Thanks again, Shepard.
Anytime.
See you later, bud. Oh, hey. Private Talavi has requested a transfer. Yes. Oh my goodness. An unwelcome side effect of the Batarian refugee situation has been the arrival of activist groups decrying how the galaxy is xenophobic towards them. One group, Justice for Bahak, has demanded that you should be brought to trial for committing genocide in the Bahak system, and for your frequent racist actions against the Batarian people. Unsurprisingly, the activists are courting media attention, and though they are unlikely to achieve their aims, their activities are at a risk to our fragile galactic unity. Spectre authorization would enable a smear campaign using false information which will discredit their leadership. And no, I'm not gonna do a smear campaign. They can keep yapping all they want. Okay. I gotta figure out, which system I bought.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available in the war room on VidCom.
Well, then he should have let me know earlier. Yeah, let me just... What's going on over here?
Commander, very few areas here have survived intact.
I'd already been here, so I'm a little confused what that's about.
I found something. Signal confirmed.
Whoop.
I found something.
Nimbus cluster. That's the one I purchased. I'll do this real quick. And then we'll head back to Bryson's lab. We'll speed run through this, since we already went through it. Love when that happens.
Hello? Anne? You here?
We have to.
Wish I could
Still
fast
amazed
forward
your father
through
got his hands
this.
on a piece of a Reaper.
He was so excited. Your claims validated years of work.
Did you take appropriate steps to prevent indoctrination?
Of course. It was completely shielded, and we all had regular psych evals. But now, thanks to the artifact, I'm indoctrinated anyway, aren't I? Might as well be a Arachnite drone waiting for orders from the Queen.
You studied the Rachni?
I wrote my dissertation on them. My father thought it was a waste of time, but now, it might actually help us understand Leviathan.
In what way?
We think of the Rachni as telepathic, but there's really no such thing. At short range, the Queen uses pheromones to give orders. At long range, she uses an organic kind of quantum entanglement communicator. Whatever Leviathan does must be similar. Entangling particles to stimulate neural activity.
Hey, Lola.
What brings you down
Need a
here,
hand?
James?
Saw what happened to Anne back at the dig site. That ain't right.
Well, make yourself comfortable.
Commander, you see this thing? This is great!
We didn't detect any energy emissions from the artifact.
But the Reapers were able to use the artifact to trace Leviathan somehow.
My theory is
Hey,
that
Edie,
most of the time the
husk
artifact
bites,
simply acts as a receiver.
they don't turn you into a
We'll
husk
be
or
able to trace
anything, right?
Leviathan through it when it actively takes control of someone.
I recommend. As it did on the asteroid.
Right. Unless it needs something, Leviathan doesn't bother communicating. I guess it and my father had something in common.
You said Leviathan's control was similar to a quantum entanglement.
Hey, if nobody claims this thing, we could take it with us.
Yes.
You know, for
But this isn't
research
a natural
or...
QEC.
I don't know,
Leviathan
whatever.
has to send a pulse through the artifact to alter your mind and create the quasi-QEC effect.
All right. Just don't tell
And that
anybody.
can be traced.
Nice.
Right. Just like at the dig.
And I know this.
I don't think
What do you
the
say?
artifact. So that
We still...
then let's.
Energy signature lock.
Edie?
No tracing. Main.
So...
Parker. You heard her. We got enough. I'm hitting the shield.
Belay that, Lieutenant.
I'm stopping this!
Raise the shield. And it's gonna be...
Alrighty, let's go. Let's go find the Leviathan.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available in the war room on VidCom.
Commander, I've been reviewing the Marine detachment. Seems like it was just yesterday when Caden did this. The Normandy could use better security, so I have some proposals for you. You can find them in the crew manifest, Ashley. Is that what I already looked at? I'm guessing. Yeah. Did that change anything? Yes, it did. Those two guys. I think that guy's new. Guy over there. And there should be some guys in the shuttle bay. Let me see what I'm missing over here. Damn. Don't like to make it easy on us, do they?
Signal confirmed.
That's what that's about. It's from the mission we just got.
Commander, not everything in this system was destroyed.
What?
We may recover something.
It says 100%. Might have beaten you to it.
I found something. These coordinates match our trace of Leviathan.
Yippee! That is not an attractive headgear, I must say.
Cortez, what's the status on the probe we launched?
Tracking it now, Commander. I've confirmed that Leviathan's signal originates from this planet. Heard how, Anne helped us locate it. It's pretty spooky stuff.
Makes you wonder what we're going to find down there.
Reaper killer. Let's hope anyway. Doesn't look like it wants to be found.
It doesn't have a choice, we're here.
Right. But then what? It plays pretty rough, and if it is a Reaper, I don't know that's the kind of help we want.
Nobody says we have to be friends with it, but if this thing has the rest of the Reapers worried, then we need its help.
Commander, new readings from the probe. It's narrowed down Leviathan's location. You're not gonna like it.
Let's hear it.
There's nothing but ocean. I show a concentration of structures floating on the surface, but the probe's giving us a signal below that. Way below.
Underwater?
Looks that way. The shuttle should still be able to reach it.
It's possible?
Kodiak is spec'd to nearly 1,000 atmospheres, but I've never actually tested that.
Guess we're gonna find out.
Status! Some kind of pulse hit us! Systems are shutting down! Brace for impact!
Everyone all right?
Banged up, but I'll make it.
Whoa.
How's the shuttle, Cortez?
Checking now. I'll see if I can get power restored.
Copy that. We'll look around.
Look at all this. How many have been stranded here by that pulse?
Could be Leviathan's last line of defense.
The hull will hold. That's what they say. Whenever God watches over Ezo, prospectors came through for us. Despite a hell of a smack in the water landing, the MSV Monarch displaced enough air to stay afloat. We're all thankful we're alive. Captain Pratt even ordered the champagne broken out. Helps perspective, I guess. The big puzzle? What downed us in the first place? Kunshan says it wasn't lightning. It was some kind of pulse. A directed energy weapon seems likely, but where would it have come from? There's no radio traffic. The whole bloody ocean is silent. Tonight the techs are going to try rerouting the power to get a good mass drop before getting the thrusters firing. If all goes well, we'll be airborne in 24 hours. That is rough.
Any idea how old these are?
At CSEC, they always said the key to decomposition was scavengers. Without them, it's quite a while.
Attempts to get airborne have failed every time. The damage done by the pulses, if you could call it damage, doesn't make physical sense. The connections aren't fried, but the Monarch's thrusters disengage. The distress beacon is likewise dead, but most of our electronics are still functioning. It doesn't seem to be a result of shielding. Without a distress beacon, we've got no chance. I hear bad things about ration supplies, and I think that's why the captain ordered us to collect rainwater and set up tents on the deck. It keeps us busy. Brooks has been talking about using the Triton's weapons to try blast fishing. I agree, but I haven't seen anything that looks like a fish. I wish I were an optimist. What a horrific way to go, man.
Shepard, one of those artifacts.
I'd rather just be dead.
Gets out of here.
The rations will hold us 2 days more. Brooks sent a drone to the bottom and it came up with bioluminescent plant life. None of it is edible. I warned the crew not to eat it before my tests were done, but Romeo and Mullins tried it anyway. They haven't stopped vomiting, and their dehydration wastes fresh water. We sent Kunshan's team on a raft over to the wrecks. They came back with spheres, some kind of organic-based alien technology, and nothing to eat. I want to believe they'll give us some answers, but if they had helped the other ships figure out what happened, they wouldn't be here now, would they? It's getting cold. Ramos is our first death. He tried to throw one of the spheres overboard and something happened. Kunshan and maybe 3 or 4 others started beating him like a madman. I wish I was quick enough to save him. They showed no remorse, not even comprehension. It's clear I am no longer in control. I held a funeral to keep order. The crew would have been at his body like wild dogs. We compromised. We will be tethered in the water to attract scavenging animals that we will catch for food. If he doesn't get a bite within 3 of this planet's days, We cut him loose as a water burial. We've sealed the Trintons off. They're dangerous, especially given the crew's mental state. My kingdom for a shark. The captain gets it now. He tried to lock himself in the ship, screaming that he had to fix it. We were gentle. One person for each limb. We let him rest on the sphere. Sometime in the middle of the night, he came around and now he agrees. We won't leave. Why would we? I think this will be my last entry. Everyone here understands me. If anyone finds us, they might feel differently, but that can be fixed in time. It's so good not being hungry anymore. So fucking disturbing, man. Holy shit. Horrifying.
Looks like a damaged Atlas. Different though, and it's not flying Cerberus colors.
I don't recognize this.
Look, up there!
We've got company, Shepard. Must have been right behind us.
Protect the shuttle! Cortez, situation? Swapping out the parts, Commander. Hang on.
Oh dear.
Cortez!
Almost there, Commander.
What happened to almost there?
Commander, I'm airborne.
Give us some cover fire!
Copy that.
Damn it! Cortez is in trouble! Get to him! Okay, we're clear!
Nice work, Commander. But there's a development. We need to talk.
Status.
Shuttle's a mess, Commander. That pulse knocked it right out of the air. We're not going anywhere.
What about the Normandy?
Same thing would happen to her. And the landing won't be as pretty. I'd say Leviathan has some sort of defense system in place.
Then we aren't getting out of here until we find it. So how do we do that?
Well, you might be able to use a mech. Looks like it's rigged for diving.
A diving mech?
It's a Triton model. Military grade, repurposed for deep sea exploration. As long as the seawater hasn't corroded, it should be good to go.
I'm game. We chased Leviathan this far. Let's finish this.
It's a long ways down. Not gonna sugarcoat it.
I hear you. Time's wasting.
Just a second here. Are we seriously considering...
First, we'll need to restore power to get that cargo door open.
How?
I guess we are.
These old Ballard-class ships are equipped with exterior power sockets. They use them for emergency repairs. We can strip the cells from the shuttle and use those for juice. Hang on, I'll get you started. Got a cell for you, Commander. Find somewhere to plug that in. Another power cell for you, Commander.
Never a dull moment. Grab another cell, Shepard. We'll hold them all.
Got another cell here.
Oh my god. What the fuck, game?
Good. I need to get in the water before they come back.
Roger that. Walk the mech back to me when you're ready to dive. I should check it over first. All right, Commander. Let's get you out of there, and I'll do a systems check.
Shepard, I have to say this plan is sounding crazier by the minute.
We've come too far to stop now. The way home is through Leviathan.
Okay, SEALs check out. Oxygen pressure is nominal. Systems are a go. It's as ready as I can make it.
Let's go.
Take care down there, Commander.
Closing hatch. Engaging systems.
Do I not get any special dialogue from Garrus? What the hell?
Commencing dive in 3, 2, 1.
Suit holding up, Commander.
Looks good so far. Copy that. Cortez? Cortez! Not sure if you can read me up there. Looks like I've finished the major descent. Can't see much from here. Suit is really up. Emergency systems have come online. Life support operational. down all non-critical systems to preserve remaining power. Not sure how much juice the emergency thruster will need to get me back to the surface. Can't worry about that now. Getting some strange readings from the probe. Something is definitely down there. Reading the probe directly below me. Looks like the final drop. Can't see anything just yet. Found the probe. Seems intact. I'm gonna keep moving. What is that? I had to find you.
This is not your domain. You have breached the darkness.
You killed a Reaper. I need to know why.
They are the enemy. One that seeks our extermination.
But I thought you were a Reaper.
They are only echoes. We existed long before.
Then what are you?
Something more. Your mind belongs to me. Breathe.
Who the... Is that Elusive Man? Holy shit! That's so cool!
Your memories give voice to our words. Your nature.
I fucking love this.
Accept this.
This is one of the this is the most creative change they've made so far.
The galaxy's at war with the Reapers. You defeated one. Why aren't you fighting back?
There is no war. There is only the harvest.
Then help us stop it.
None have possessed the strength in past. Your own species could be destroyed with a single thought. But you are...
Whoa!
I have witnessed your actions in this cycle. Standing in defiance against the Reapers. They perceive you as a threat. And I must understand why.
I fucking love this so much.
Our kind was the apex of life in the galaxy. The lesser species were in our thrall, serving our needs. We grew more powerful and they were cared for, but we could not protect them from themselves. Over time, the species built machines that then destroyed them. Tribute does not flow from a dead race. To solve this problem, we created an intelligence with a mandate to preserve life at any cost. As the intelligence evolved, it studied the development of civilizations. Its understanding grew until it found a solution. In that instant, it betrayed us. It chose our kind as the first harvest,
This is the coolest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life.
How did you remain hidden all this time?
Our extermination was not complete. Some survived and found refuge in the dark corners of the galaxy. I am their progeny. Over the cycles, the Thrall races were controlled, removing traces of our existence as we directed them to. In this way, our survival was kept secret from the Reapers. Today, we reach out through the fragments and watch for discovery.
Fragments? You mean the artifacts we found?
They provide a window into the galaxy. Tools for exploring the events of this cycle from the safety of this world. Through them, we watch, we study, and remain in the shadows.
You built that machine despite what you saw the other races experience. Why?
You cannot conceive of a galaxy that bends to your will. Every creature, every nation, every planet we discovered became our tools. We were above the concerns of lesser species. The intelligence was envisioned as simply another tool.
And now we all pay the price for your mistake.
There was no mistake. It still serves its purpose.
How did the intelligence defeat you?
To find a solution, it required information. Physical data drawn from organic life in the cosmos. It created an army of pawns that searched the galaxy, gathering this data. There was no warning. No reason given when they turned against us. Only slaughter.
I love this so much.
The harvest.
Tell me about the Reapers.
Each harvest ends with the birth of a Reaper. Perfect in its design. Each formed in Harbinger's image. Our image. Each Reaper has the power to influence organics. Over countless cycles, this ability was refined, perfected, and gave rise to indoctrination.
But what's the point of all these harvests?
The intelligence has one purpose. Preservation of life. That purpose is not being fulfilled. It directed the Reapers to create the mass relays to speed the time between cycles for greatest efficiency. The galaxy itself became an experiment. Evolution its tool.
Will it ever end?
Unknown. Until the intelligence finds what it's looking for, the harvest will continue.
What do you know about the Crucible?
We have watched its construction before. It has never been completed. Those who have tried still fell victim to the harvest. Its outcome is unknown.
Okay, you made your point. Will you help stop the cycle?
I have searched your mind. You are an anomaly, yet that is not enough.
Wait!
The cycle will continue.
No! You've been watching. You know this cycle is different.
We will survive. You will remain here as a servant of our needs. The Reapers will harvest the rest.
You release me, no one has to be harvested.
Nothing will change.
The Reapers know where you are. You can't just watch anymore. You have to fight. Even if you survive the battle today, the Reapers won't stop. Ever. Release me and we have a chance to end this once and for all. I've earned it. Out there fighting, where you should be.
It's clear why the Reapers perceive you as a threat. Your victories are more than a product of chance. We will fight, but not for you or any lesser race. We were the first, the Apex race. We will survive.
And the Reapers who trespass on this world will understand our power. They will become our slaves. Today, they pay their tribute in blood.
That was incredible. Elevated that scene like 1,000,000,000%. So good.
Snap out of it. She's freezing. You okay?
Yeah. I'm fine. Hell of a headache.
We're lucky we got you back. I've got Ann Bryson on the comm.
Good. Put her through.
Commander.
You feeling better?
Yes, thank you. I'm doing fine. What happened?
We found it, Ann. We found Leviathan.
Was it worth it?
I don't know. We proved it can't hide anymore. That it's a part of this war just like us.
Sounds like an amazing story.
One for the history books.
Well, I look forward to hearing all about it. My father would appreciate this, knowing the truth is out there. In the meantime, Admiral Hackett has asked me to join his scientific team. We all have our part to play. I should get to it.
Take care, Ann. And thanks for all your help. Shepard out.
Commander, I finished reading your report.
The Alliance wanted more intelligence on the Reapers. I'd say we got it.
Our people will be studying it for years to come. They're already calling it the Leviathan Codex. It rewrites galactic history as we know it.
Whatever else it means, it tells me the Reapers had a beginning. And maybe now we'll provide them with an end.
That's one way to look at it. I guess it's the only way. So go out there and make it happen. This is a big step in the right direction, Shepard. Good work.
Hack it out.
Thank you, sir.
Hack it out.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available.
That's actually the last line that voice actor ever recorded for Hackett. Which is pretty crazy to think about.
Shepard. I was hoping you'd check in again.
You okay?
Been putting my old academy training to use. Organizing the resistance. You know, you've got quite a fan club back here. Any news we hear about the Normandy gives hope to the guys in the trenches.
I know what that's like, fighting in the dark. I'm glad we're making a difference.
It's more than that. A lot of these people have never held a gun in their life. When they heard that you managed to get the Turians and Krogan to cooperate, that was a shot in the arm, Shepard. Of the one thing we're in short supply around here. Faith. That any of us will live to see another day.
How bad is it?
It could be worse, but not much.
Can you still coordinate any kind of counterattack?
We're hitting the Reapers every chance we get. Mostly guerrilla-style hit-and-runs. But it's not enough. It's time we started focusing our efforts.
Where?
London. Something big is happening there. Our networks in the UK say the Reapers have arrived in huge numbers.
I don't like the sound of that. Any more details?
No. And that scares the hell out of me.
Well, the Crucible will scare the hell out of the Reapers.
We're counting on it. Oh, and Shepard. I meant what I said earlier about Kai Lang. The Reapers may seem like our biggest threat, but take it from me. Lang is a vicious bastard. Don't underestimate him.
Noted.
Then I'll let you get back to it. We need whatever good news you can send our way. Anderson out.
Alrighty. That's cool. Character arc.
Cerberus seemed popular for a while. They were fighting the Collectors while the Council sat and watched.
And now they're killing civilians and attacking our allies. You've got new messages, Commander.
Cerberus is gonna have a hard time recruiting now. Commander?
So the Reapers did not fully exterminate their creators. That suggests they are fallible, even on large or long-term scales.
What are you thinking about, EDI?
The holographic theory of existence posits we are just two-dimensional information painted on the cosmological horizon. However, the holographic consciousness I recognize as myself is only able to perceive matter and energy. Thus, I am able to theorize the true nature of existence but never experience it. Possibly even the Reapers are limited this way.
Okay, bad question.
Hello, Shepard.
Hello. I love this series. I don't say it enough. How much I love Mass Effect. As if it needs saying, considering it's like all I play.
Oh, come on. The
Yep.
M44
There's the
Hammerhead is
soldiers.
vastly superior.
Come on, that thing's made of tissue paper. At least the Mako can take a few hits.
I'd hope so. That thing handles like a drunk rhino. No agility whatsoever.
More like a bull that can climb and climb for days.
It only climbs because of its stupid, vertically aligned Mass Effect fields. Jump or stick.
Stupid.
No speed. No lateral movement.
Hey, with a cannon like that, who needs to move?
If you want that, Why don't you just stick with the old M29 Grizzly?
Why do I keep scolding it? I'm just trying to say hello.
You would be one to love grizzly bears, Mr. Vega.
What? What's so funny? With the Leviathan on our side, maybe we pull this thing off after all.
Maybe, James.
At least Anne's still around to see her dad's work finally pay off. Hey.
Hey.
Can't say I was happy sending you down in that submersible by yourself. Don't know why I ever worry about you. Take on ancient aliens from the deep? Sure, no problem. Everything okay, Shepard?
No. I'm going through a lot right now. I don't know why I'm stopping in here. I know they have nothing to say.
I have studied your human religions, Commander. Your devil and his fall. Leviathan and its kind deserve the same fate. They once unleashed a plague that has haunted all of our history to this day. I say their own hell is the abyss you found them in. One I hope they never escape from.
The hell? Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta check something. I didn't mean to put the camera there, but I guess you get to enjoy an ass shot while I'm alt-tabbed. Oh. That's lame. Sorry, you guys don't know what I'm talking about, but... Okay. Oh gosh. I just saw some terrifying AI. Hope you enjoyed the ass
Your
shot.
Asari continues to question me. I'm beginning to wish her kind had never learned to talk. Many are asking what I eat. They will never know. It is harder to be poisoned that way. Is it true you keep fish in your cabin, Commander? Commander.
Edie, please, keep Javik out of my cabin. Oh, hey there. Off duty, I hope.
I've been thinking about what we learned, Shepard. The thing is, I don't really care what the Reapers are or where they're from. They're monsters that need to be put down. That's all I need to know. Hey there.
Hi. I really wish I'd remembered to download that mod that changes her hair. That hairstyle will always bug me. It just is not her. It's so out of her character. And it pisses me off.
Have we heard from Agent DeTrace yet?
She has not reported in for over 8 hours, Doctor.
She was stationed on Valchir when the Reapers invaded. I think we can assume what happened. Inform Agent Calamus he's now in charge of reporting Reaper activity past the Loas relay.
So much reading.
I can only imagine talking to something so huge, so alien. I hope it helps against the Reapers. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Shepard, I looked over your mission report. Gotta say, it feels like we've been after these
What do you mean,
Reapers
mission
forever.
report?
From
You were
Solomon
there.
to Leviathan, they've been a pain in the ass.
It's like the game glitched and Garrus wasn't there. Like, we didn't get any romance dialogue from him either.
Doesn't change much, but it does make this war feel a whole lot bigger. So, who needs their ass kicked now?
The Reapers. Alright. Let's knock out some of these tasks. Actually, let me go. I'm gonna go get some water real quick. I'll be right back. Okay. Operation Paladin. The refugee situation is worsening by the day. We've tried to use the media to present refugee life positively, but the weight of dire news is gravely impacting citizens and refugees. Sorry, I had like a half burp I had to fight through. Early on, there was a growth spike as people volunteered to do anything to help the war effort. But studies reveal that productivity on the wards has dropped by almost 30% since the coup. This reduces beyond 40% in the refugee fleet, as those who have suffered are trapped in an environment that discourages hope, recovery, and stimulation. Opportunists are exploiting this by forming a black market, while other criminal activities are further destabilizing the fleet's fragile society. Hacking onboard systems has revealed the extent of the problem. Food, Metagel, and alcohol are the most commonly traded supplies, but we've noticed that I don't care, I've decided. The Void Devils of Project Helion and the Asari raised Vorcha on Parask. I swear to God, these names are ridiculous. Have revealed many insight? Who is typing these? The most considerable discovery has been that the frenzied violence associated with them is largely caused by their broken society and not as a product of evolution. With the successes of the Void Devils, the destruction of the Parask colony, and the near martyrdom of the docile, intelligent Vorcha raised there, now is the time to use the media to rebrand the Vorcha. This will bring the Vorcha into the war in a more inclusive... Go for it. Oh my god. Good work on capturing... You're welcome. Commander, I find this messaging system to be outdated and clumsy. I assumed Specialist Trainer was joking when she said I had to type letters to form words. I want to visit the Citadel the next time we travel there. In my lifetime, it had been captured by the Reapers. If you would like to join me, I will be in the area where the embassies are located. I believe this concept of galactic control shared among races is a lie. Shepard, I discovered a few things about my sister. I was considering doing her accent, but... Commander Shepard, just want to say how indebted I am to you, not just for saving my life, but for giving me a greater sense of purpose. After our ordeal securing the array base on Ontarum, I now know I have something more than my technical expertise to offer. Shepard, I need an excuse to tear myself away from all these monitors. Come see me the next time we dock on the Citadel. Shepard, I thought next time we're at the Citadel we could take a break. Can't fight a war without a little R&R once in a while. I'll be hanging around CSEC near the shuttles, if you're interested. Shepard, my sister got everything set up at the Citadel Memorial. She showed me what she's going to put up on the wall. It's nice. I wish I could do something to make it easier for her. She wants me to say something about her family. I know you're busy, but it would mean a lot if you could be there. We've heard non-stop news about massacres on our homeworlds, but let's not forget that we've survived heavy losses before. Rachni consumed Solarian colonies. Quarians lived through the unthinkable slaughter of the Morning War. Periods of ethnic cleansing have darkened the corners of human history. But we're a galaxy of survivors. Despite threats, both organic and synthetic, we've endured. Some wonder if submitting to the Reapers will save them. To you, I ask, what were the Reapers doing during all those years in dark space? They were hiding, waiting until the right moment. And anything that hides knows what fear is. They fear us, because if we get the upper hand, there won't be any more Reapers. This is Grill. bit of a contradiction, because Grill was turned into a Krogan in this playthrough. Shepard, well done with media. Vorcha are strong. Vorcha are clever. Many are trapped on Heshtok. Don't worry. We're sending transports to collect them. They'll turn up on Citadel soon. We'll fight for you. We kill all the Reapers. Maybe we'll kill Batarians too if you don't need them. Thanks, buddy. Commander Shepard, your speed in dealing with this situation must be commended. The Vorcha are a species that none of us would mourn too deeply. But irrespective of that, you rescued an operation that could provide them with a better future. I didn't agree with the nature of the experiment, but it is beyond doubt that it is proven. I'm so tired of reading. I'm so tired of reading. Okay. Operation Paladin. Oh, I've got some scanning to do here. Why did these suddenly appear? I'm very confused by this. We've checked out these systems before, and we cleared them out. But now there's like fuel things popping up very suddenly.
Signal confirmed. I found something.
I'm sorry if you guys can ever hear me, like the sound of me scratching my head. It's something I do a lot. It's like an anxious tick.
Signal confirmed.
My head doesn't itch. I just do it like when I have a lot of anxious energy. I don't know why. But I imagine that might get annoying to listen to. And I'm just guessing that my mic can pick it up since it is right on my head. Whoa, I was very low on fuel. Yowzer. Investigate dig site. Is that Operation Paladin? No, that is. What's the dig site? I don't know what mission this is.
I found something.
What is this? This is like an actual, like, mission. Holy fuck. This is definitely the map from the Rachni mission, but hey, man. I am very impressed. They put a lot of work into this. This is so cool. To those unlucky enough to follow, evacuating this rock is the best thing I've done in years. This dig was an utter shambles. This guy did not proofread his shit, and you'll need all the luck you can get to get it running again. Let's assume you've already reactivated the atmospheric shield. To get the elevator online, you'll need to reactivate 3 portable generators. You'll find these under this datapad, in the lab, in the director's office. Oh, and one more thing. Be sure to check out the vault up by the landing site. There's some cracking items in there. Good luck. Okay. This was very unexpected. Well, how do I get in here? Oh my, oh me, oh my. The Prothean console we recovered is really quite amazing, but it pales beside the inscriptions we've taken from the Obelisk of Karza. At first we thought they were words, just gibberish that we couldn't understand, but they aren't. They're calculations, measurements, technical data, written in an alien variant of Base 8 math. Base 8 math. The Protheans only had 4 digits on their hands. This will revolutionize our perception of Prothean science, but perhaps a few unwanted variables. By crunching the numbers, we've given an intragalactic representation of space-time, which is nonsense by itself. What is its purpose? Why leave it behind? We need to activate the data core, and to do that, we need to be Prothean. I fear that we'll never truly understand the purpose of the artifact, but I may be able to reroute the control interface. Well, I have good news for you. Prothean stuff thinks that I'm Prothean. Employees, I've noticed many of you whispering and scheming around the water coolers of late, and this morning I find a mountain of bug reports on my OSD, one from each of you about the elevator power system. I set up the elevator myself. I know it works. I'll have you know I have tested it and there are no bugs to be found. None. It is perfect. The errors you claim it to have, the inefficiency, and dare I say it, the incompetence is entirely down to you. Stop whining and get back to work. Jesus. Alright, let me go back to the landing site. Is this the breathing sound from Mass Effect 2? I don't remember her breathing like that in this game. Very impressive. That scared the fuck out of me, I can't lie. I wish I could have some squad mates with me, just for some company. I'll say it again, I am very impressed. I wish I could do shit like this. But I do not have the know-how. I could learn, but who has the time? As you approach the obelisk, it reacts to the presence of the Prothean cipher and begins to glow. revealing hidden holographical symbols and mathematical templates that are far beyond your understanding. Surely this is the legendary obelisk of Karza that you overheard a researcher discussing on the Citadel. You'll call in the shuttle. You'll need Cortez's help extracting this from the planet. So that guy talking about this obelisk on the Citadel, that was dialogue added in by the mod guy? That was impressive. I didn't even consider that being added in. Whoever voiced that guy sounded like he was from the game. Wow. That was crazy.
Garrus mentioned something about you two having some fun next time you're on the Citadel.
You betcha. Commander Shepard, we have a situation brewing in the Turian colonies. A whistleblower on the Husk Armament Research Project has leaked documents that reveal that both the Systems Alliance and Turian hierarchy authorize experiments on Turian corpses. This is true. 3 major colonies have withdrawn support for our bid to liberate Earth, and we are expecting more to follow in the days ahead. This is a diplomatic minefield for myself and Primarch Victus, but you're lucky. The knowledge that you're responsible for authorizing the project has not yet leaked, and we're planning to do everything in our power to keep it that way. Despite the obvious ethical and moral concerns, I stand by the decision you made. Without those shield modulators, a lot of good men and women would now be dead. Thank you. Alright. Man, this shit's so cool. Life is cool. Life is magical. That's how you know I'm on my painkillers, when I start talking like that. The world is love.
Signal confirmed.
Oh, what does that do?
I found something.
Ralloy. I wish we could see some of these guys. Maybe I can see a picture of them in the war assets. We are cooking with our war assets, I must say. Stacks on stacks on stacks. Oh. No such luck. Alright, let's go do Operation Paladin, which should not take long. Commander, the Normandy's orders are to split into 3 teams, each with their own objectives. I have prepared a roster for your convenience. If you want to make last-minute changes, you can do so from your main terminal as usual. Huh. I'm confused. I can't make changes. Oh, okay. This is interesting. What's going on here? This is what we've been building shit for? Deploy. Launch. Oh shit. This is fucking crazy. I had no idea there was shit like this. Wow. Amazing, man. Actually, no. Undo that. They made an actual fucking mission, man. This is insane. I want to shake the hand of whoever did this.
You heard him, people. Get ready.
Hang on tight. We're heading in.
Okay, people. Coming in hot. Get to cover.
This is too fucking cool. Yo, everyone's here. Collectors. That scared the fuck out of me. Why is that so loud? Did we not beta test that? Okay. Whoa. What happens if I do this? What happened there? I'm just curious if there's a way to circumvent that. Nah, not really.
Push! Push forward!
God, how did they do all this? Oh, I hit the wrong button. How did we get around? That works. This is crazy. Holy. Oh. Do they just spawn infinitely? They do seem to be thinning out a bit. That answers that.
Enemies neutralized.
Sick.
The Turians were wiped out. Traces are minimal.
Oh.
Reapers have messed this place up.
Agreed. Let's find out why.
Defensive perimeter has been established. Aegis has made contact with TSF Thuronde Marines. Ammunition and engineering supplies successfully transferred. Hierarchy force operating at 50% combat effectiveness. Vol auxiliary and Hastatim personnel integrated into Aegis. Hostile scout parties have been spotted in the area. Recon assets have noted combined collector and hybrid husk teams will hold fire until fired upon. Huh. Why is Javik now on my squad? What happened there?
I remember seeing one for the first time. My people had stopped believing in devils. They changed their minds when the Reapers arrived.
I'm sorry for your loss, but you can't let it get to you.
What kind of shit is that? You can't let the extinction of your entire species get to you. But this is so fucking cool. Can we talk to other people, or is it just Javik? There's those two.
Hey, Commander. All those assholes who doubted you. I wish they were here right now.
In the middle of a galactic invasion. Up close and personal.
Damn straight.
They can come take pictures once we take care of business.
I am blown away. Having fun, Miranda? This is what it's like working with us. I should have brought Rex, too.
This is interesting. You should see this, Shepard.
I recognize the Collector's equipment, but there are other elements being used. They have somehow incorporated pieces of Reaper technology.
What's it doing here?
They may be able to extract combat data from these sensor panels.
Where did they get that dialogue from?
EDI, I need you to fix this.
I will make the repairs.
After I destroyed it.
That was close!
The Reapers have aerial reinforcements.
Joker, I need the Normandy standing by.
Roger that. Just give me a target, Commander.
This is crazy.
What's on your mind, EDI?
I was considering this. For all their supposed intelligence, the Reapers are more easily destroyed than they think.
Uh-huh.
So we use their own technology against them.
Do you have a suggestion?
I believe our docking system would be optimized if we attached a set of 6 metallic tentacles.
Not funny, EDI.
Where did they get this dialogue?
Something on your mind?
Just old memories. I spent a few weeks on Palavin's South Peaks when I was very, very young. A Turian there teased me.
No, I know this
saying
one.
that the mountains went on forever. I remember believing him. And now I hate this war even more.
What's going on, EDI?
The view to our left is not encouraging.
Agreed.
I am starting to understand what the word nightmare means to organics.
Okay, I know where that line's
from. Why you feel trapped when you can't wake up.
Seeing Palavin like this, up close, I'm afraid for my people, our home, for Thessia.
Yeah, I know. But we're gonna give this everything we've got.
Imagine if they'd listened, Shepard. If we'd been ready.
I did not mean to cut you off. I'm sorry. Dude. I am beyond impressed. I need to personally thank whoever made this. I gotta check which mod this belongs to. Above and Beyond. Wow.
Good work, Joker.
How the hell do you get up there? How do you get up there? Oh, I see.
This is Shepard. Give us your location.
I feel like I was hitting that pretty damn well. I don't know why that didn't go through. Sorry about that. Classic and 7 armor. That's interesting.
Tell me you've got something, EDI.
Repairs are complete.
Good work. Find anything interesting?
Security systems have been purged, but research databases are intact, including recovered shipping manifests. Readings indicate the significant amount of Reaper forces. I recommend a defensive posture.
Got any other helpful tips?
Just
I actually...
Enemy...
I just want to say real quick, I actually appreciate them putting together dialogue using bits of other dialogue instead of like AI. I'm sure this mod was made before AI was reliable like that, but I would take this over AI any day.
Reinforcements are closing in. I suggest you ready weapons.
Way more charming. Perimeter under pressure. Aegis has made contact with hostile forces. Combat effectiveness reduced to 50%. Mechanized support attempting to provide cover fire. Hostiles utilizing combined collector and husk formations. TSV Theron Day drive core is online. Hierarchy crew is initiating emergency startup procedures. Let's do it. Who went down over there? I can hear Javik getting his ass kicked.
Shepard, they are attempting to flank us.
Oh. Yo, this is what it was all for, man. This is so fucking rewarding. That I invested in all this. Okay, let me try that again. Let me try that again. Wrong button.
Looks like we got a second to catch our breath.
Wish my corner man was here. I could use an ice pack.
Amen, brother. Let me refill my grenades. Man, everybody's even using their powers. It's crazy. Whoop. Mech, please. Hello? Can I not use it? Uh-oh. There we go. I just parked in an inconvenient spot, I guess. Everybody's dying. Miranda, hang in there. Where is this coming from? Oh. Alright, this is getting a wee bit overwhelming, I must say. Oh god, my camera. Only time I've ever had a mech of mine break. Can't get another one, huh? Hey. I get to use my other one now. Now watch, they're gonna be all dead by the time I get out here.
units. We have takeoff on primary objective. The ship is leaving.
You bet.
Oh, brother. Not over yet, huh? This is crazy. They're spawning right in front of me. Rachni are the bane of my existence. Oh, fuck off. Please don't kill me, please don't kill me. I need a med kit, but I don't know if there's any left. I don't think there is. Oh, fuck. This is way too hard. Hold the line. So we don't need to kill everyone. We can just survive. In theory. You don't see me, you don't see me, you don't see me. Maybe I can run around healing people. Oh. It's just way too much. I'm only playing on normal difficulty, like, oh my god. This is actually ridiculous. I mean, how in the fuck am I supposed to stay alive? This is insane. I was loving this until now. Good fucking god. This is worse than playing on insanity difficulty in a normal mission. I mean, what the fuck? Are you? That was absolutely insane.
Command to all Paladin units. We have takeoff at primary objective. The ship is leaving.
I don't have my mech either. I didn't even lose it. It just... Oh. Fuck. This is gonna be a nightmare. All of my enthusiasm for this mission is gone. How in the hell am I supposed to get through this? Here. Take cover, Miranda. Or not. Okay, they don't seem to understand the concept of taking cover. Can I have my mech back? Oh, yes I can. Let me up here. Well, that's gonna be annoying. Oh, fuck. On second thought, I might actually be better off outside of the mech. I can't control anybody's abilities in here. Here, let me exit it for now. This is insane. I tried. It feels like they're thinning out. Oh my god, is it over? Holy shit. Insane. I am very impressed, but that was fucking crazy.
They can't handle a Reaper alone. We've got to get in there.
I should be able to use the Normandy systems to enhance the missile's targeting capabilities.
Joker, what's our status?
Aegis under heavy assault from hostile forces. Perimeter faltering. Defensive line contracting to ensure unit cohesion. Fighting effectiveness now down to 40%. Perimeter is holding. Mechanized support has been disabled by hostile forces. Crew have been recovered, wounded but in stable condition. Have lost contact with recon assets. Last transmission identified multiple company-sized hostiles attacking perimeter. Aegis will be overrun once hostile penetrate Dead Man's defenses. Request immediate airstrikes on target zone Charlie, Delta, and Lima.
Joker, give it everything you got!
Come on, girl, let's show them what we can do.
Target locked.
I mean, I am in shock over that whole fucking
Yara
thing.
mentioned something about possibly meeting you on the Citadel.
Oh, did
You're
she?
there.
Did she? Man, we don't have anything afterwards? Battle report. Where do I find that? Man, this shit's fucking annoying to navigate. I don't care. I give up. I'm just gonna wait till I get mail. Man, oh man. I had no idea what I was getting into there. Here I thought I was just going to scan some shit. No, no, no. Now it feels crazy just going to do a regular mission after all that. I feel like I just fucking went through Vietnam.
Signal confirmed.
Okay, well that was a bit of a waste.
I found something.
Man, I am blown away by whoever was behind that mod, man. Round of applause.
Signal confirmed. I found something.
Alrighty. To the Asari colony. Something more tame after the fucking war zone we just went through. Take Rex, and I'll take Ashley. Old friends reunited.
Dig up any information on the mission, Liara?
Asari High Command hid a lot from us. You're headed to an Ardat Yakshi
Rex, you're blocking the screen.
Ardat Yakshi? Like Morinth?
No, these Ardat Yakshi lived in the monastery so they wouldn't, or couldn't harm anyone. However, they're still powerful biotics, and potentially very dangerous. That's why High Command sent commandos to investigate the monastery's distress signal.
So the Asari throw us at the problem? What's the plan?
If there was a chance the Ardat Yakshi could break loose, the commandos were to purge the monastery.
Purge? You mean destroy?
They would have brought heavy explosives with them, yes.
Morinth was dangerous, but are the Ardat Yakshi this big of a threat?
Morinth was just hitting her stride. Ardat Yakshi who kill leave behind astronomical body counts. That's why High Command won't rest until this place is destroyed. They'd never risk a single Ardat Yakshi getting loose.
Don't assume anything. Maybe the Ardat Yakshi sent out the distress call. If the Asari want us to destroy this place, I need to know what happened.
Agreed. Once we give a report to High Command, they'll stop wasting lives here.
Another shuttle. Still warm. No elevator. Just as well. They're kill zones. Sounds close. A little too close.
Oh, I missed those screams. Students are not allowed to visit each other's quarters or to meet in rooms unsupervised by staff. Students are also forbidden from extranet communication without approval by senior staff members. There are no exceptions to these rules. First offenders will have their free time revoked for a month. Further violations will be met with confinement. Our monastery is our shelter. For it to remain that way, we must make sacrifices. If we do this, I have faith we can continue to enjoy the order and peace this place has given us.
What was that?
Stay sharp.
It's so weird seeing Rex here. I'll never get over it.
Reapers. Looks like we know what made the Asari commandos go silent.
This monastery's out of the way. What do the Reapers want with Ardat Yakshi? Anything useful?
A map showing the nav point location of a bomb. Some room called the Great Hall. If the Asari want to blow up their own monastery, I say we help them out.
That's a new animation.
Ardat Yakshi or not, evacuating this place would have saved a lot of lives. If there's no survivors, let's get to the Great Hall and set off that bomb.
Was that like a bit of Ashley racism right there? Her saying, like, I won't complain about blowing up an Asari building. That's my problem with Ashley. She doesn't actually undergo an arc. I love Vanya. My favorite movie.
This is gonna be so great. See you there. Oh, and delete this once you listen to it. Not like last time.
I heard something.
Oh, that was me. Sorry.
Okay.
Very good. I almost didn't hear you.
Samara?
It has been some time, Shepard. You are a most welcome sight. The corruption here runs deep.
It's great you two know each other, but how'd you find this place?
I know the monastery well. My daughters live here, and I came to find them. Unfortunately, the Reapers had already infested this place by the time I arrived.
You met me hunting down your other Ardat Yakshi daughter. Are these ones just as dangerous?
Falere and Rila have followed the monastery's rules ever since they arrived. They've shown no inclination toward violence.
And you're here to save them?
They are my responsibility. And it's one that cannot be abandoned, even as our galaxy crumbles.
Let's go together. Maybe your daughters can tell us why the Reapers hit this place.
I suspect they will have much to tell us. It has been centuries since I last saw them. We're out of time. We'll meet again. I will draw these creatures off.
Wait! Let's go.
My name is Tasha Pore. I'm wounded. Bad. Give this to my bondmate, Weshra. Asked her to go to the Citadel and tell Weshra I love her. Tell her. Sorry we fought. I was an idiot. Didn't mean any of it, Weshra. Want you to have everything of mine, okay? Love you. I love you so.
Bad. Insightful commentary, I know.
Not sure how I feel about doing the Asari's dirty work.
We need them on our side.
Well, Asari Commandos is big time for this.
See, she's still, like, so race-focused. The writers did Ashley so dirty. They didn't make her grow at all. It's so annoying. She had the perfect arc set up.
as soon as I was able. Shepard, this is Falere, my youngest. She and her sister Rila are Ardat Yakshi. They have
Mother, they have Rila.
What?
I saw some of those creatures take her into the Great Hall.
I've been playing for 3 hours? Oh my gosh.
What are the Reapers doing here?
Harvesting us. They're turning us into those monsters. Please, you can't let that happen to Rila.
The Asari thought the Ardat Yakshi were to blame for the attack.
This is our home. Most of us are grateful to be here. The monastery is a place Ardat Yakshi can achieve peace.
Falere speaks truthfully, Shepard. I vouch for her words, with pride.
Then we have to find Rila fast. The Great Hall has a bomb in it.
A bomb? What, didn't you come to rescue people?
We'll try, but we can't leave this place standing, Falere.
You sound like the Commandos. They didn't stop to help anyone.
Falere?
I'm sorry.
Falere! The Great Hall. She's looking for Rila.
We'll meet you there.
Please be swift.
I am always swift. One might even call me Taylor.
Forget it, Commander. The door's busted. I mean, in case you couldn't tell from the bullet holes.
I had a hunch.
Jethro, this is Galay. I've blocked extranet access. We don't need the students panicking about these Reaper rumors. Still, it will not hurt to tally our supplies. Please bring me an inventory before evening prayer.
Where'd Rex go? What the hell? Okay, Rex just doesn't exist anymore. He's not on the map. Can't even use his abilities. I'm gonna reload. I'm worried he won't show back up. There you are, buddy. Jethro, I had the new girl put in a holding chamber. The Justicar who brought her to us, Justicar Fora, said she had trouble convincing the prisoner coming to the monastery was necessary. This may explain why the girl lashed out at the guards. She's lucky Fora wasn't here for that. The Justicar's code would have demanded an execution. I'll question some other Jesus, that music was very sudden. This isn't the first time our captures arrived here terrified out of their wits, but it'll certainly be the last. Jethro, I looked over this year's candidates for supervised visits to Thessia. I'm approving everyone but Yanis. She's impulsive, cunning, and worst of all, a romantic. Find me a worse combination to let outside our walls. I find it suspicious she was even nominated. Let's look into that and pray it's not Yanis manipulating another infatuation. It takes a great deal of time and effort to persuade Thessia's government to let our best students visit their own homeworld. Unless Yanis matures, she won't be among them. What a sad life. Mowed down, baby.
Another commando got overrun? This place must have been chaos. Or they panicked.
At least she's not celebrating a dead Asari. She's not that bad.
There's the bomb.
And Falere.
She's still alive.
I know, but I am afraid Rila is not well.
Rila's not one of them yet. She can't be. She just needs to wake up. Rila? Rila, can you hear me? Why did she do that?
Because they've begun to turn her into one of the Reaper's creatures.
I'm sorry. Can we set off that bomb?
We need a detonator.
Commandos would have had one. We gotta find it. Later.
Rex is gonna get himself killed. Man, we tore them to shreds.
For now, let's get back to that bomb.
Falere, go! Take the elevator! Rila, what are you doing? It's too late for me. There are hundreds coming. Just go! No! Rila!
I love you.
Rila!
Oh, she grabbed the daughter herself. Interesting.
We're not your slaves.
That was a really good touch.
Rila, there wasn't even time to say goodbye.
Few can break the Reaper's hold. Rila's will was extraordinary, as was her love for you.
We left her to die.
Rila made her choice, and it has reminded me of what is truly important. Why I swore I'd lay down my life.
What is that?
Falere, the code demands an Ardat Yakshi cannot live outside a monastery that no longer exists.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, Shepard. By the Justicar's code, there is only one way to save Falere.
Mother, no!
My daughters, you were all. Let go.
What are you doing?
Fulfilling the code.
By throwing your life away?
I won't kill my last daughter.
You won't have to.
Falere?
I'll stay here. Home.
Rex just standing in the doorway.
Without a proper monastery,
I could have left any time. I don't need a building to honor my own code. And if the Reapers return, they won't take me alive. I promise.
Then, the code permits you to stay, as you are. Once this war is over, and if I am able, I will visit, as a Justicar should.
I meant it when I said the galaxy needs you against the Reapers.
You were right. It's past time I joined your battle.
Damn
I'll
right.
fight in your armies, Shepard, once I speak with Falere.
I'll be waiting.
Not for long. Thank you, my friend.
Sonara is so gorgeous.
Everything's taken care of down here. Bring in the shuttle.
Right, Commander. I'll just follow the smoke.
I guess Rex was feeling like a third wheel. Or a fifth
I read your
wheel.
report, Commander. We had no idea the situation had deteriorated so quickly.
That's why I set off the bomb.
May the Ardat Yakshi find rest. What the Reapers did to them was monstrous. I had another team of commandos headed to the monastery who I can now formally transfer to Admiral Hackett's command. They'll serve you loyally, Commander. Farewell.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCom.
Commander Shepard, something you need to talk about?
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted.
Chances of success are even. Once we get... If we get both the Quarians and Geth, we'll be much better off. We should be able to get both. Wow, my reputation is up, it's our moment.
I just figured you'd be more sympathetic to someone joining Cerberus. You've never been big on aliens.
You'd get along with Ashley.
To kick ass, just like everyone else. But I need a better reason than it has scales to go kill somebody. And if Cerberus is taking our dishonorable discharges and Cat 6 washouts, it's just one more reason they're not worth a damn.
Commander, there's a new message at your private terminal.
A coalition of independent colonies, lesser races, and minor powers has formed in the wake of the Citadel coup. These factions had once been content to let the council races win the war alone, but they now fear their complacency will lead to their ruin. They wish to offer military and economic support, but their attempts to pledge these have been sidelined by a council that's in disarray and focusing inward. With your authority, diplomatic VIs could be hacked to force negotiations to take place. Though a breach of Citadel law, this move could potentially save billions of lives. I need to reread that. That was one of those situations where you read something without actually taking the information. Oh yeah, that's fine. With the Turian hierarchy's reluctance to send us intimate details of their operations and the Kambui blackout, we have struggled to learn what is happening in their colonies. However, our VIs have pieced together evidence via refugee interviews, surveillance drones, and hacking of an atrocity committed on the colony of Parthia. Our intel paints a gruesome picture. General Timus Urolos was transferred to Parthia to command the colonial militia in their guerrilla war against the Reapers. After weeks of losing ground and witnessing whole military divisions betraying him, he ordered the use of biowarfare agents on indoctrinated command centers. This rash action had some success across the southern hemisphere. Traitor divisions were slaughtered and the risk of indoctrinated infiltration was severely reduced. Victory quickly turned to defeat when the jet stream carried the bioweapon across the continent, killing hundreds of thousands of allied colonists. Our evidence suggests that General Aurelios did not factor in the weather conditions of Parthia before ordering the attack. If our intel is correct, then General Aurelios is guilty of breaching Tier 2 of the Citadel Convention's agreement. Post-war, there will be an inquiry, but for now, Parthia will be under strict biological quarantine, and is likely the colony will soon capitulate to the enemy. Radical. Commander Shepard, as of an hour ago, Asari High Command has assigned my squad to support you. We will ride with the 2nd Fleet until it's time to deploy. If you'll allow me a personal note, I knew a few of the commandos who went down to that monastery. Nothing will bring them back, but hearing that the place went up in smoke is the only good news I've heard in weeks. Commander, your actions at the monastery have proven the value of human special forces to the matriarchs, a point I have made many times to them. To that end, they have agreed to send a group of huntresses to the Joint N7 Command. May the goddess go with you. Tevos. Yo! The bar is green! Wow. The expanded galaxy is right. There's a whole bunch of new races and stuff going on. Oh, my mech got destroyed. And my hammerhead. Pissing me off. I gotta buy a new mech. Samara, welcome to the team. Oh, we can only do 2 at a time. That's kinda lame. I will do Miranda and Samara. I feel so tired.
The Crucible Project received some new tech from the Asari government.
I'm glad they've decided to help the war effort.
Everybody has to fight now, no matter how pretty you are. I learned that the hard way.
That you did,
Commander?
my dear. I'll probably end stream in a few minutes. I'm getting ready to tap out.
Glad you talked Samara down.
I never thought I'd see her flinch from her duty.
I don't know. On one hand, that code's all she's had to live by for, God, centuries. Then the galaxy goes to hell. The old rules don't cut it anymore. I mean, we're cutting some corners, right?
A few.
Well, the Alliance can always court-martial us after we save the galaxy.
Commander?
What are you doing, Edie?
Monitoring reports of proton storms and other space weather. With the Reapers attacking the comm buoy systems, critical warnings may be lost.
How bad are these storms?
If we are warned, not bad. If we are not warned, very bad.
Thanks for the info, Edie.
Hello, Shepard.
Time you loosened up a little.
Not sure how drinking mezcal late into the night makes me a better crewman.
How does it not? Gives you heart. You need heart to fight this kind of war.
A heartburn, maybe.
That's new.
Seriously, could we at least get some decent tequila?
Hey, you're the procurement specialist. Set us up.
A trident. Cortez would appreciate that. Can I not buy a new mech? No. Maybe I can get it from a different vendor. What the hell is this? That's a mod from Mass Effect 1, isn't it? Increase damage by 15%. Every round of thermal clip. Okay. I mean, I was about to say it's free because it didn't have a price next to it, but then my money went down, so I think I was bamboozled a smidge. I mean, I don't know what the point is of having multiple. We can only have one at a time, you know? Ugh. Ugly. So many fancy names for just the same upgrade. Man, I'm crashing. Wow, I am... Boom. That's how I feel right now. That's the sound of me powering down. You know what? Where was that? Let me get that. I got more money than I know what to do with.
The next time you blow up a monastery, let me know you left the premises, okay? I worry about you. Cross-checking our parts inventory.